Sound like Pip. Mad. We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So I missed a bit there.
And welcome back to the Clone Wars Season 7.5, the Bad Batch review, catch-up review. Now, listen, we've got 3 episodes to review, so take a moment. Yes, I know some of you are angry. Where have you guys been? Shut! I'm not even going to do it to you. I'm not going to do it to you. But we've been away, but we're back. But today, this review marks us being caught up in it. Yeah? We're caught up now. If you're not caught up, you know what you need to do. So firstly, if you're not even subscribed to the channel and you're in the comments chatting shit, you definitely shut your mouth.
Oh my goodness.
But if you are subscribed already, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time to. Take yourself out of the shut your mouth group and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, yes, guys, 3 episodes. Felt quite refreshing. Felt like a Bad Batch movie. Almost like the first 2 episodes, or the first episode that was like kind of longer. But how you man feeling about the show, where it's going, the direction and everything that we've been given?
I need more episode 9 madness, because we had 7 where I can't remember what happened in 7, but I feel like there's not enough impactful moments for me. I don't know where it is.
I think with 7, it's literally if what I think it was just to showcase Jabba's thing. Right? What was the thing called? The
Rancor.
The Rancor. And you said that's also in the game.
Yeah.
So
Rancor's in the game.
It's just them making a new connection, and like, okay, this is what we need to use, because she said, yo, you need friends and you need ones. Hunter's like, well, we ain't got any.
Yeah.
So I guess we're stuck in this situation for a while until we can get enough credits to be out there. And while that's happening, we're just gonna start bumping into all these characters that spread across the galaxy, basically.
Yeah, basically, when it got to episode 8 and they were still still at this bar, still doing these missions, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to be here for a little bit. But I do feel like each episode they're using to just showcase, that line gives them an excuse that every episode drop someone new in. They threw in Jabba the Hutt, we saw Captain Rex, we saw someone, who came in
the 2 twins?
The twins,
yeah,
twins from season 7, from the Ahsoka season spin-off Clone Wars thing. Get me? So everyone's like, what's Joe talking? You know what I'm talking about. Like season 7 is like they should have just called that season 7 Clone Wars Ahsoka, innit? But yeah. So they've been throwing that all in. And I'm kind of with Sam. I'm like, I want us to get back on our path. But then I felt like at the end of episode 9, that's kind of where it was going. But I was shocked that Captain Rex was more on you guys find your path, I'm on my team. I felt like Captain Rex should have came with a bit more direction for these, man. But obviously it's unknown times.
It just happened.
No, but I get all of that. But for Captain Rex, it's just Captain Rex. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird seeing these characters in this. Not the Bad Batch, because they've always been on their own thing. But it's interesting to see Captain Rex just out here not knowing Wagwan. Do you know what I'm saying? Like him trying to come up with his own plan and that. Yeah, what's going on there?
Oh, what's this phone? It's a bit mad.
Get me? So I felt like it was a bit mad for Captain Rex to kind of be out here. Obviously seen him in a position I've never really seen him in, where he's unsure, but he knows he's still fighting for the rebellion, I guess. So he's not unsure, but he's not really being, from what we saw, the leader as we've usually seen him. So it was interesting.
Yeah. One thing that they kind of left us hanging was who the twins were talking to.
Yeah.
No,
they was talking to Rex, right?
Yeah, that was Rex.
Yeah, they was talking to Rex. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought that might have been someone a bit higher, but yeah, but I feel the sentiment of where you guys coming from, and to me, it's like it's not as spiced as I thought it would be. You know what I mean? Like, the most exciting thing that happened for me was the kid getting the weapon.
Do you know? Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I
my
mean?
goodness.
Okay, yeah, I'm with Sam on this because I feel like we're doing a watch along, and if you want to watch these episodes, head over to patreon.com/cyberners. And it's like, when I saw Omega pick up the weapon, I was like, oh, this is good because obviously in the episode previous, she got the comms, now she's got a weapon. I was saying halfway through the watch along, yo, she needs a helmet because I feel like they're slowly building her up to being her, like,
One of these, man.
her own person, yeah, but having her own characteristics, like one of these man, but not one of these man. But then the episode just got corny, bruv, where it was like, all right, listen, we're in a training session and he's like, oh, you got to block out everything around you. And then Lizard Woman comes and she's like, no, you got to train up your scrawny arms. And then at the end of the episode, she hits a shot and she says, oh, I had to block out everything. Dead. Dead. Go on.
But,
I want to go back. I want to back to back on this.
Yeah.
Go on.
Because when I saw that, I was like, all of a sudden, like, this whole mission, like, first you couldn't hit your shots, and also you took the advice, and then suddenly you're in this mad environment, now you can hit the shots. For me, I was like, that's real mad. And then, now talking about it now, she, through each episode, she keeps constantly doing this, where she does something, it's bare dumb, and then suddenly, boom, she immediately gets it. So that's why I'm like, you keep doing this to this character, but yet you don't dive into to the reasons why. So it's almost like we know it's in her DNA. Like, she keeps constantly doing it. She done it in previous episodes when she went after the little alien thing by herself.
She adapts quickly.
Very quickly, but that's why I'm like, the impact is super
It's
bad.
not there. It's not there because you've not explained it. So yeah, in 7 episodes from now, when you're like, oh, she's enhanced and she soaks up everything, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. But at the same time, I feel like you gotta pepper it in more.
Yeah.
You gotta make more of a thing of it. Someone's gotta say, damn, that was quick. Like, you've got to throw that in there. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, anyway, I
don't know, man. Like, that didn't bother me, especially when she's dropping lines. Like, when she looked at Rex, she was like, oh, you're first generation. Like, how'd you know that? The look at the lines on your face.
See, that's cool.
So that to me is just like,
I think that's different.
That's just who you are. Like,
that's different.
Up here, you're just able to grasp something. Like, you do it first time, obviously, because you don't know it and then boom, you'll just lock in, and then now you're ready. No. And that's why that didn't bother me.
With the lines on Rex's face, to me, she was the assistant of the people on Camino. She knows, like, she was there. She understands how, oh, you're a new clone, you're an old clone. Oh, I was there when they said we're gonna augment these people, and like, she has an understanding of clone biology straight. So that to me is not the one. But for me, what annoyed me more about the bow and arrow things, because I wanted to have it and I wanted to be nice with it, but I want it to be earned. Do you get what I'm saying? And I felt like it wasn't earned because Lizard Lady comes and she's like, you have to train your muscles physically. Like, he was telling her one thing about the mental side of it, and then the Lizard Lady came and told you something about the physical side of it. And then later on, she refers to the mental side that makes her be able to do it. And I was like, then why have that line? Do you know what I'm saying? I felt like that should have been the opportunity to see her then doing physical training. Like, but the same way Rekka was doing the squats at the back of the episode. And I was like, rah, I love seeing that because Rekka's a brute and we've never seen any of these men lift a weight ever. This explains why he's like that. So just to have a scene at the beginning of the next episode where she was doing a push-up, no dialogue, and then later on she's shooting the thing, I'm not going to say nothing.
But when you say that's the difference between, like, two people, like that lady, the Lizard Lady, she used to be a bounty hunter, yeah?
This goes to Sam's point now.
So, because of her abilities, every person's abilities are different. And she just thinks, because of her thing is brute, and even she said, yo, if you man don't pattern up, I'll sort you man out. So clearly she knows how to beef. So she has that brute physical aspect, and she's no scrawny lizard either. So she's giving her perspective of what the little girl should do.
Yeah. While
the little girl is a completely different specimen.
Yeah.
So she doesn't actually need to gravitate to the physical side of it.
And to Sam's point, like Sam was saying, that they have not shown that. They've got to You know what I'm saying? That's not that point. That's not being made apparent, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just we're just putting that together and like, okay, that's what it is, fam. When it's like, nah, you showed us evidence from something else, and now you're trying to put. Now we're just not reaching, but we're making the connections on our own. I feel like there's got to be something here that is really saying, oh, it's this or it's that.
Maybe so. But in overall, I still feel like there's a lot more that needs to be done. We're what, 9 episodes in?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're saying.
Like, missing the parts from the Empire.
Yeah, obviously, like I'm addressing
team.
what I feel about her, but overall, the thing I just feel like there's a lot needs to be.
Yeah,
there's something that's missing. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be. Like boom, boom, boom. Like maybe 1 or 2 episodes where it's calm, and then the next one is super thing. Like even in the last episode 9, bruv, it wasn't all like that gravitating to me in it. So I don't know where we're leaning with this whole Bad Batch, because it's not going where I thought it would be going.
See, I'm feeling like episode 9 to me is like a cumbersome of how I'm feeling about the whole season, where it's like there's interesting things here. Like Rex is interesting. Then they've got interesting concepts where Wrecker starts frazzing out and then he goes into Order 66 mode. But then you just know everything's gonna be alright. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the. I feel that's the issue. I'm starting to have this issue with it, because even when Wrecker was having the headaches, and I was saying, yo, what if they take Wrecker out? This is what man's saying, bro.
Yeah,
that it's not.
Bro, I'm not.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to finish. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like it just feels like it's too nice, bro. We call the Bad Batch. Nothing should be a happy ending over here, bro. Like that's just the way I started to feel bad, because even that thing, I was like, yo, come on, something's gotta happen. One of these men gotta go or something.
Like 1 by 1 or something. Like even if Wrecker destroyed the machine, then finish man, and then they're like, now our inhibit chips are gonna go 1 by 1. Something like that. But now they've ruled that out. All okay again. It's like, all right, now what's the
this to me needs to be like a Rogue One-ish.
This is what I'm saying, basically. Like, I just don't feel like, and I feel like the whole of episode 9 is like, you're taking us somewhere, you're showing us these themes and these things, but then you're not executing on them. Like, the part where Wrecker's about to shoot Omega, before, I'm like, someone's going to hit man over the head, because, like, you're not pushing the boundary of the level. Like, that whole idea of Wrecker going bad and then them escaping Wrecker, and then there's Crosshairs out there, then Wrecker's out there, and then it's a ticking time bomb of when's Echo gonna go? Do you know what I'm saying? When's Tech gonna go? When's Hunter gonna go? And then it just leaves us with Omega, who we already know is the Omega of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
she should at least
that puts us in a position where we can do something sick. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're really like playing it safe. And even when you was like, oh, Crosshairs, we've now got a way to save Crosshair, that makes me sad, because I'm like, raw, we're just gonna have a happy ending at the end where, and we saved Crosshair. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping it does not go that way. Like, I'm hoping it does not go that way. So
that's all dead. Like, freaking even with Rex saying, yo, you don't want to be in that position where you gotta bury one of your brothers, bro. We need to be there. We just need to be there, bro. I just thought, like, once we got these lot, especially after they came through in season 7, that raw, like, we're gonna be on some crud. And it's just these men are just too good. Like, everything is just too good about it. Like, the missions are too good. Like, yeah, they got captured, but did anything major happen? Like, they have to get cruddy. Like, even the way they're teaching the kid, fam, you're not pushing the button on things. So I don't know. Right now, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I feel like we're just not feeling the overarching threat. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. We're not feeling an overarching threat that, yo, we are in an actual crucial time right now. It's like, and maybe it's just because of these 3 episodes, we're in some isolated place. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they're not on the run. Get me? Maybe that's what it is, but I just, I'm feeling.
Even adding up the other episodes, it's like, if we were to watch all of it, where would you be? Like, you wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, rating from 1 to 5.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, the biggest drawback is that now we've not seen what they are dealing with the actual current clones that they said that they were going to do. Who's that other commander that said that he was out for the time being?
Who?
The guy that controls the Death Star in there.
Moff Tarkin.
No, not him. He was in the actual couple first episodes. He was trying to like get rid of these lot ASAP.
Oh,
Tarkin.
I said Tarkin.
You said Moff.
No,
I said Moff Tarkin.
Is that sorry? I don't know why I heard Moff Gideon.
Moff. No,
It's
Moff
Tarkin.
is
That man said Tarkin.
My bad. Sorry. But yeah, so like even going between those two parallels, seeing like what the Empire is actually doing,
Yeah.
and then these guys still being around, then you'd be like, yeah, the threat that these guys still get X is still out there. Who's like getting the bounty hunters to do like all those kind of themes, but
Or maybe do you know what? Yeah,
present.
maybe it's because Fennec is still after them. Like they must have felt when it was putting it together, like the fear of Fennec getting them is big enough. But for me, I don't think it is. Like Fennec's got to be after them. The clones have got to be after them. And do you know what I'm saying? And then there's got to be another division of the Empire after them as well. And I don't feel like we're feeling that pressure.
That's it.
And we're just out here just doing side quests and stuff like that, bro. And I feel like we've got to get back onto the main mission. So hopefully, next episode, that happens. Get me? Are you man got any final thoughts on these 3 episodes?
Average.
Yeah, man.
Which is disappointing when it comes to stuff like this, because this is where we get to flesh out and go into real deep issues that you don't get in the episodes on the big screen. So I'm actually quite disappointed.
It's got to be more impactful.
9 episodes. Come on, bro.
No.
We should. 9 episodes. There should have been at least 3 major ones. Like, and I feel we've only had a major one, episode 1, and that was it.
You don't think episode 9 was a major? I feel like it was getting there, but now it's like the ups and downs of what they're now going to do with this inhabited thing. Because even
I think the inhibitor chip should have rolled on longer than 9 episodes, bro.
Well, they didn't make a big thing out of it,
come
bro.
on, man.
Like Rex sold the threat more than they actually was, bro.
Yeah.
Like his whole thing of like you guys don't want to be dealing with this, like, bro. You just ready to pull the
that's
trigger
what I
on
learned,
that, bro.
bro.
Yeah,
And now
but
they just
but that's what I'm saying. That thing there didn't last long enough,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like that fear. Imagine if like you were saying, Wrecker breaks the machine and they escape. That then fear that at any point one of these men can go skits would have been mad. Yes. So now they're being chased. There's a threat within. There's an overarching threat. Like, bruv, there's ways to turn up the levels, bruv. And I just feel like they're playing it very safe, bruv. Get me? So it's mad, innit? But jump in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about the Bad Batch. Are they playing it safe? Is this ticking all the boxes for you? What do you think should be happening in the rest of the season and all of them things there? If you haven't subscribed to the TCN SITH Temple channel, make sure you're doing it now. We're going to be having lives. We're going to be streaming games. If you want to watch the watch-alongs, head over to patreon.com/cybernerds. Sign up to the SITH Temple tier or higher, depending on how you feel. Other than that, I'm Joe, one for the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So I missed a bit of stack.
And we'll see you on the next Bad Batch review.